Okay, last class I started styling buttons and it might have got kind of a little confusing for you because we had made them as unordered list items with hyperlinks around them, and as we styled them we transformed them into buttons. So this is just a reminder of what we sort of created. We created these sort of hover over buttons with effects like that. If I look at the styles, you'll see it was mainly this hover over there for making them tilt. There's the style of the buttons, and I attempted to see if I could hover over them and do stuff with the anchor tag, but for making them move sideways, to transforming them so they move when you hover over, I had to use the hover over the list part because the anchor part wouldn't let it turn, which sort of makes a little sense if you understand how it works. So going back to here, you can see it has an anchor part around the word, and it also has a list part around the word. I styled the anchor part and the list part to get it to do the tilt. The tilt was on the list and the styling was on the button. So that's how that worked. Now, if the styling and all that confuse you, you can do something like go to W3 Schools. So W3 Schools, I'll see if I put a link up on there. Maybe I did. Yep, W3 Schools here, this link. If we go there, we can type in navigation, and I want to create a navigation, and I actually want a horizontal one that goes across the page. So if I click in that, it has different ones. This one's all black when you hover over. Not sure what this one looks like. You can have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one's all black. Trying to find one which has got slightly different colours. Let's have a look at this one. This is scented one. Here's one. This one's got, yeah, an active colour. So that means depending on which one you're actually on, which page, it's a different colour. So I like this one, so I'm going to grab this one. Oh, there's one more. Oh, grey version. Black version, grey version. I'll grab the black versions. Anyway, let's open it and I'll show you what you can do to help you speed it up. Now, the HTML tags have style tags. Ways you can put the style into the HTML page, but we want to put it in the CSS. So we're going to copy everything between the style tags. Copy, Control C, and in here, VNotes, we're going to paste. Okay. Actually, before I do that, Control Z, I might just make a new page called navtest.html. navtest, and inside there I'm going to paste. Oh, wrong. Oops. I need to make another style sheet. Styles 2.css, and paste it in there. There we go. Okay, so I've got a styles 2 and a nav test. Go back to the nav test. I need to link my styles 2 to my nav test. So I'm going to copy the link there. Copy the link tag so I don't have to type it. Put it in the head area and change it to styles 2. Okay, right, so now I'm styling my now I've got my page with a new style sheet, and in W3 Schools I copied the styles between the style tags, okay, put it in my style sheet, and down here in the body area I'm copying the HTML tags. So I go back into my Phoenix, and I'll make a little nav area, nav tag, for putting my navigation buttons in. And I'm going to paste in the tags. It's really untidy. Tab, tab, tab. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So I've copied in the HTML part into my nav. It's very needs to be indented properly. There we go. Nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. Indentation, everything lining up. My nav, my URL, everything. So I copied it in, and see, now I've got a nice navigation bar, which I can alter if I want to and make it better by going into my styles and just altering it. But this was all nicely styled for me in here, so I didn't have to do it. So it's nice. So that's if you don't want to make your own one like this, and you're thinking, oh, they're really hard. You're allowed to make use the W3 Schools one. Remember, there's an HTML tags, which are the buttons, and then in there is how the buttons are all styled to make it look good. So anyway, hopefully that helps.